Assalamualaikum to Dr. Nabil. I am Fatin Nur Syahira binti Faris. My metric number B0620101558. I am from BTMI Section 1. E-commerce. E-commerce stands for electronic product or commerce. E-commerce is to buy trade and trade goods or service over the internet as well as transfer cash or data to complete sales. Modern e-commerce commonly use the planet-wide internet for at least one aspect of book acquisition, such as Amazon, and also music purchases as music iTunes stores. Common types of e-commerce. The first one is B2B, such as Salesforce or HubSpot. Second one, D2C, such as Instagram or Facebook. The third one, C2C, such as eBay or websites. And the fourth or the last one is C2B, influencer or freelancer. That's all from me. Thank you.
So, let's continue the presentation. What makes e-commerce different from other types of business? E-commerce is a business model or a larger business model that allows companies or individuals through the electronic network and is usually the types of business segments in the internet. E-commerce is often confused with e-business, although they have nothing to do with one another. E-commerce only refers to the good and service transaction between a seller and a consumer, whereas e-business refer to the complete process necessary to manage an online business. So what makes e-commerce is different is e-commerce is one potential piece of an e-business. An e-commerce business refer to a company that refers to an online monetary transaction process, while e-business refer to any business that includes online technology or some sort in its business model. After that, what makes e-commerce is different from the other types of business is according to the business model, which is online shop with its own product. The first idea that came to you when you heard about e-commerce, they have the same characteristic as a physical store, but they're in an online version. For example, Shopee and Lazada. The difference is that it's not the e-commerce shop seller who send the product, but rather a third party. A marketplace is a department store. It is a website where different sellers offer their products from one or more sectors. Amazon is also an example of marketplace. Although it also works at a normal e-commerce shop, everyone can sell using the platform in exchange for a big commission for Mr. Bezos. So let's continue the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Dropshipping, wholesaling and warehousing, private labeling and manufacturing, white labeling and subscription are the type of e-commerce business models. Dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method in which a store does not hold stock of the item it sells. The most significant distinction between dropshipping and traditional retail is that the selling merchant does not own or stock inventory. Instead, the seller fulfills order by purchasing goods from a third party. Second is wholesaling. Wholesaling is the act of selling a product to an intermediary who then sell it to client. Warehouse is a part of wholesaling that offers space for the wholesaling process to take place. Automobile from spare part to finished automobiles are examples of industry where wholesaling and warehousing are important. Private labeling. Private labeling is a prominent business concept which is company does not sell product under their own brand name. Instead, the product are labeled and marketed under the brand name of another corporation. For example, is Tesco. Next is white labeling. White labeling is a software manufacturer sell an unbranded piece of software to a reseller who then brand it. While white label enterprise, for example, are mostly found in the software and technology areas like Bootfire and SEO reseller. The last one is subscription. Subscription is a business strategy that allows customer to subscribe item or service on a recurrent base. Blue Apron is an American meal kit service, making it one of the best example of subscription commerce. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so let's continue. What is crowdsourcing?
Crowdsourcing is the process of collecting work, information, and opinion from a big number of individuals using the internet, social media, and mobile application. Crowdsourcing can help some business in many ways, such as identifying and solving complex issues and receiving feedback, and also saves money. So the first one is recognizing the existence of an issue. As an employer in the business, often merely listen to the employee will identify the difficulties in the firm. By utilizing this, it can enable representatives to compose criticism for the board at whatever point they pick. Secondly is receiving feedback. Company learn the hard way that their products are unappealing to the customer when they do not really obtain feedback at every process of manufacturing. This will happen. As a result, they have a nice design but no one wants to buy it. And then we can improve this by soliciting public feedbacks. Also, staff review is also necessary for receiving honest and unfiltered suggestion. Last but not least is saves money. Saves money is allowed to tap into infinite supply of talent. These skilled individuals can help firm address challenge at a cheaper cost. As a result, in order to compete, this business or the firm will sell their service at a low price.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. 4 possible disadvantages customer could face while purchasing using e-commerce are: number 1, trust issues. Privacy and security are legitimate concern for any online shoppers, especially with regard to transactions. Number 2, items ordered are not as advertised. Product received doesn't have an equivalent quality as publicized. Number 3, time period received of purchased goods. Long duration and lack of proper inventory management result in delays in shipment. Number 4, the last one, return can be expensive. Some sellers make it extra hard to return their products or get a refund. Next, I will pass to my group members for the next discussions.
Hi, I'm going to do some comparison between Lazada and Shopee. So the first delivery service, which is Lazada, have 3 types. The first is standard, the second is subscription service, and the third is delivered by seller. Meanwhile, Shopee use SSL, Shopee supported logistics. So for the payment option, Lazada and Shopee accepts all the Visa and Mastercards, credit card and debit cards. So for the buyer protection, Lazada and Shopee provide to the customer when they are sign up their account to their applications. The order tracking, Lazada and Shopee, they can use the applications or they can go through with the websites to trace their item. Customer support, Lazada have 2, which is chat same day response rate and chat response time. Meanwhile, Shopee use their customer support. So the return and refund, Shopee and Lazada offers that 15 days easy returns after their customer buy the items.